Yo, yo, yo. Will Reagan from Reagan's Reefs and Reptiles. And I do apologize for the big gap in videos and content. Had an emergency surgery and will be having another. And I'll do a video about that because it's fairly interesting. You'll kind of get to see the result of palytoxin versus human tissue. And I can tell you that human tissue is a poor match for palytoxin. But anyway, that's another story. Moving on, we got a couple of cool things coming up. One thing, we're adding some venomous here. It won't be extreme. I mean, we won't be having, you know, any kind of deadly snakes. I mean, we won't have mambas or cobras or gaboons or anything like that. Basically, we have a venomous lizard on the way. So I'll be doing an update and showing you guys all about him. And then we are doing a small tarantula display. So this is not how they'll be displayed. This is just what they came in. But so far, we have 4 here. Another being shipped here. And then we're probably going to pick up a couple of more next week. So we'll probably have maybe, you know, about 10 by the time we're all said and done. And it'll just be a small section of the shop dedicated to venomous, but not super venomous, more like, you know, warm stuff more than hot. So anyway, so far we've got, this is a great spider. This thing's awesome. This is a confirmed female green bottle blue tarantula, which was one of the best, most beautiful colored spiders, fairly active, out quite a bit, even semi-arboreal, some say. So they'll use some height as well, and they're big time webbers. You can see the web that she's done in there. So that's probably the jewel at the moment. Then we have this. If I can let you see it. It's really hard to see because of the condensation. Here we go. So it's not a lot to see right now anyway, because she just molted, he or she. So this is just an unsexed Brachypelma Emilia, or the painted tarantula, Mexican painted, which is really cool, orange and black, very docile, just a great all-around spider to have. Again, she just, or he or she just molted, so she's real white now anyway, even if you could see her. And there she is. You can kind of see the orange on her. She's awesome. Slightly smaller than the GBB, the green bottle blue. So our green bottle blue is probably about 2.5 inches. This Brachypelma is probably 1.5 inches. And then we have a couple of slings here. Probably can't see it, but this one is a Carabina versicolor, which is an arboreal tarantula, really cool. Right now she's real super blue, and then other rainbow colors will come in down the line. A really cool spider. And last but not least, we have an OBT, which is Pteronachilus murinus, and I'm sure I killed that pronunciation. I'm sure that sucked. Pteronachilus murinus, which is an orange baboon tarantula. Also known as OBT, also known as the orange bitey thing. So this is an old world species of tarantula, very fast, very aggressive, whereas most of the others, if they're threatened, they're going to try to hide, they're going to try to run away. This guy might try to hide or run away initially, but if you continue to harass it, it certainly will attack you with lightning speed. And probably worse venom than the others that we have. So that one is definitely to be handled with care. So that's one project going on that's going to be pretty fun. About to pair up a really sick pair of balls, and I'll give you an update on that soon, but they're friggin' awesome. They have the potential to make some ridiculous offspring. And we just adopted and rehomed this guy, which is an adult male Argentine black and white tegu, and he's big. over 20 pounds easily, fully sexually mature male. Lights have been off, so he's just chilling right now, but he's a big boy. Mostly puppy dog tame. I haven't had any issues. My friend got him about a year ago, and obviously he was already an adult, but he was already tame. So he got really bonded with my buddy. My buddy could easily pick him up, take him out in the yard, let him explore, let him loose in his house to explore, any of that. I am not 100% confident in that yet. I mean, he hasn't been showing me any kind of aggression. He's been a really good boy so far. However, I've seen him eat, and I've seen what those jaws are capable of. You see those big jaw muscles, and they're ridiculous. They're very powerful. He could do some serious damage if he wanted to. And I don't think he wants to, but I'm just not going to take a big chance on that. Just going to let him settle in more and just keep petting him and rubbing him and feeding him and making him happy. And sooner or later, I'll feel like he's ready to come out and go outside and explore. So anyway, that's what we got going on. New stuff around here. It's been kind of limited, of course, because of the medical issues and the surgeries. But we are coming back. We're on the rebound. We're on the mend. And I just want to say I really appreciate you guys who watch the videos. I know there's not that many of you guys right now. Please let your buddies know. I know our theatrical quality and our production quality isn't much. You know, it's pretty weak. We don't have a lot of special effects or editing or any of that. So I realize that sucks. And I do apologize. And hopefully we'll be getting better at that. But what we do have is pretty good content, pretty cool animals. I'm kind of an old timer. I've been doing this long time. So I will absolutely attempt to never give you bad information. If you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I will find the answer out. And if I ever misstate anything and someone corrects me, I will thank them for that as well. I've been doing this a long time. I mean, probably 35 years. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I don't know everything. I don't even know half of everything. I mean, I've just really scratched the surface. The more I've talked to better hobbyists, better keepers and breeders, the more I learn all the time. So any cool things I find out, I will be trying to share with you guys so you can find them out as well. Again, please do like and subscribe. I know this is kind of a boring video. It's just kind of trying to get us back up to speed, kind of tell you what's going on, what we're doing. In other news, we do have an escapee at the moment, which is a pastel banana hat clown female ball. Around 400 grams. Beautiful snake. I mean, gorgeous snake. Totally my fault that she escaped. I pulled her out of the drawer the morning that she escaped, put her in a bag because she was being shipped to a customer that day. I mean, she was going out right then. And anyway, I've never really had too much trouble with them wanting to get out of the bag. Not balls, they like closed, dark spaces typically. But apparently she didn't like the bag because I set her down on one of our stands and did our feeding regimen for the morning. And she left. She split. And I mean, our reptile room, it's decent size, but it's not huge. There's not but so many places for her to go. I have not found her yet. She's been loose about 2 weeks. So pray for us, man. Keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully she turns back up because she's an awesome snake. I did find a piece of shed this morning over behind this one turtle pond here. Was it hers? I don't know. No real reason why anybody else should have shed over there. So that was kind of like a hopeful thing to me. She could be chilling somewhere around the bottom of the pond, or maybe even that pond instead. So there's certainly spots she can go. So again, fingers crossed, prayers for us on that. Prayers for me about my leg and my health is really appreciated. I thank you so much. We'll be letting you know what other new cool stuff is coming up. Again, I'll do a video on the venomous lizard that's on the way when she gets here. I'll probably do a video totally committed to the tegu, just because it's a cool animal that deserves a little attention. So we'll do that. And of course, we'll be doing more updates on the tarantula collection as it builds. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe, and God bless.